doing, making the whole scene the same. Big dog, about to bring the motherfucking pain. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in, lock it in.
Yeah! Oh yeah! We got one today! Yeah! Papa! I'm your host! The most! I ain't here to brag on most!
Let's go, champ!
But I do it cause of you folks. It's the big man! You gotta excuse my voice. Right now it ain't voice. I don't know what's going on, but this ain't going around. But right now, I'm giving it to Floyd's shoulder.
Let's go, champ!
Get that thing up off me. But that ain't got nothing to do with why we here today. You know what I mean? What you mean?
Reverse. Reverse.
Let me rewind.
Can I get a
Yeah. I'll forget that. That's all I'm saying. And I'm telling you guys in advance, before we get deep into this little episode, you got to work with me here on the East Coast. We get hit with some pretty aggressive weather. So if you hit a little, ain't nothing but a little rain. But I'm here to tell you, we will sustain. So, let's do it. Today, we're going to talk about something. And this whole episode, see, this is the thing, ladies. I know here lately, I've been like, yo, I'm going to get on the fellas and stuff like that. And I ain't been getting on their ass. The way that y'all feel like maybe I should have. So this episode is dedicated solely to the fellas with the consideration of our lovely ladies.
Ow.
Today, we're going to talk about are men conditioned to deal with, understand, or even be able to perceive any type of, you know what I mean, situationship that comes with a woman and her emotions. Now, but it's a real thing. Oh, it's a real thing. This is the thing. Now, we're going to journey. We're going to journey, young men. That's how we rock. If you're older, I'm nephew or big bruh, or little bruh. If you're younger, I'm big bruh or unk. I can be cuz. I can be that. But I'm in the middle when you call me cuz. You heard me? So just know your place and age in this conversation. Because right now, we're going to get in the attic. Oh, yeah. It ain't spring, and there's still a lot of shit stored there. So we're going to get right to it. Okay. Normally, as a young man, journeying throughout life, you are, most of the time, a male has a higher chance of being surrounded with women than women do with males.
Facts.
That's just a society that we live in due to the fact that women are more nurturers and a lot of people grew up without dads, statistically. That's just what it is. But like I said in previous episodes, we're getting back to, you know, the men at least trying to be something to their kids. But let's go back.
Nothing to y'all.
So, when a man, if that's the environment, because not everybody had that, we're understanding to that. But most of the time, we're talking to those, just let me build, let the beat build. We're talking more so like to most people who have predominantly been in living conditions from a youth to a teenager or young adult with primarily a woman, which is probably your mom, your grandma, your auntie. Sometimes it might be dope family members that choose to take y'all ass in because of some unfortunate situation, which could be an older sister or a big cousin. We're not gonna, not let those people get their flowers. And again, apologize. The weather is crazy down here right now, but we'll get through this. So, okay. Most of the time as a young man, you're going to see a lot of things that somebody that you're positioned in life with may go through if they're a woman, right? And a lot of times as a young man, we only pick up on pain. That's a man's. As a boy or a man, that's the only thing men pick up on, right? We don't see the signs that lead to this and that. We only pick up on pain and anger. Men are visual. Let's keep this in mind.
Aha.
Because we gonna clear some shit up today. Men are visual creatures. So the display of emotion or wearing it, meaning that people, the body language and all those things, we pick up on that and we perceive something's not right. Now, a young boy who journeys through life and happens to see certain family members go through, certain stages that he can't comprehend, it can be damaging when that young man gets older.
Yep.
Here's why. Because if you're not somebody who has a certain level of comprehension of body language, emotion, and just, awareness, you're going to grow up being naive thinking that everything was cool. Whole time it's a whole person or persons, people around you suffering in silence because they don't want you to think or want you to see them in a weak light or a traumatizing light. And a lot of times this shit happens. Facts. A lot of times we grow up as young men and we don't understand how much our moms went through, how much our aunts went through, how much our grandparents or grandma in this case went through. Or maybe big sisters, whatever. Okay. We become somebody in a teenage state who becomes interested in a woman, right? At some point, we become this person who becomes emotionally attached to somebody. Doesn't matter how it worked, how it turned out. We're not going to debate about it. We're talking about at the moment just how that little stage of interaction plays a big part in how you were raised, right? Now, if you were somebody who was raised in an aggressive environment and you always seen women being aggressive, it's a high chance that's how you communicate. And emotionally, if a person's not more vulnerable, if a person's vulnerable, you're gonna look at them as weak. And I'm talking about women-wise. So you're probably gonna be drawn to more ratchetism, is what I'm saying. Just especially to my people. You're probably gonna be drawn to the loud, yeah, you know it. You're gonna be drawn to that. I'm telling you now. Because it's direct. We're not talking about the person themselves. We're talking about the directness that comes with that person. Okay. Try not to yell at y'all because it's crazy outside. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So, being somebody on the other corner of that who's dealing with somebody who's not as verbal or aggressive or direct, you're going to probably be drawn closer to the more introvert, quiet type. You know, the bookworm type or just the cute, shy John. These are real characteristics that we don't understand emotionally. We pick up in what we're drawn to as adults and as teenagers that become adults. Okay. Now, let's say you, scenario-wise, you find you're in an aggressive household. You find somebody that's quiet, shy, and all of that. Now, think back, men, directly. A young man. Think back to this, right? If you did, in fact, show this person who is the complete opposite of you to somebody else, depending on your character and how you turned out, whether you're direct or shy, the women that you introduced this particular person to, now I need you to think back. I need you to understand that right now, in that scenario, this person has been heavily judged because these women know the environment that they've placed you in and what they expect for you. Now, this is how it normally goes. If you're loud, you normally end up with somebody who's not as loud, slightly shyer, you know what I mean? Opposites attract type deal. But if you're somebody in a more urban and poverty-ridden community, it's a high chance that type of individual is not going to be, it's very few and far. And those are in that community called the good girls. But those are the same girls who those people who are loud and direct are going to say, watch her, she's sneaky. And the crazy part is it always turns out to be wrong. It does. One thing I learned a long time ago, can't trust big buddy. You hear me? So, let's think the psyche of some of these women that you've dealt with, right? Now, let's think about, I'm gonna give three type of women, right? Three type of women. We're gonna have the direct one, we're gonna have the shy girl, and we're gonna have the one that's in the middle. She's shy when she's like more so alone with you, but she's loud when she's with everybody else. Let's break down the emotional psyche of that young lady. Now, the direct one is obvious. She comes from a more loud, disdain background of people who love to tell how, I'm so sorry about how loud it is. It's really bad outside. Y'all really just gotta bear with me. I'm probably risking my life in here right now. Y'all really must know. I really am. I'm probably putting it all on the line. So, that's really, if something, God forbid, does happen, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna look like Austin Powers. I'm in Dr. Evil on your ass. But if, just one, please. I know this is so hard. I know you're probably like, why did you just went another day? I don't know if another day is promised. But the young lady who's probably more outspoken, she's going to be somebody, I feel, who is going to tell you directly she ain't got time for certain things. Because that's what she's been trained to do. So her emotion, and this is the crazy part, she's going to be the one who hides how vulnerable she is the most. Because she's been raised in an environment with people who compensate loud and directness. Yeah, she's probably going to be a lot more vulnerable under all of that. Because she's probably a pretty dope person. She's just so used to being tough because of the environment she's in.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Okay. The shy girl. Oh, fingers go crazy. The shy girl. Now, this is the thing about the shy girl. The shy girl is only shy because she hasn't been really taught how to communicate with others. But once she opens up, it's like, damn, this is who this person is. But it's going to take a lot. And it's hard to get through to the shy girl because, again, if you're a male who was raised in a direct background with loud people, you're going to try to figure out, like, yo, I'm just asking you, you know what I mean, how you feel about me, or what do you like? And this person doesn't really know how to articulate themselves. It's not that they can't. It's just that they're not used to communicating as direct and aggressive as yourself. Okay? Let's just keep that in mind. The one in between, that's the diamond in the rough.
Boy.
Because that's the perfect balance of directness, introvert sometimes, and somebody who's gonna, you know what I mean, semi-be clingy and show, you know what I mean, the amount of public display that you like to love, but it's always gonna question everything. They gonna always question everything because they come from a background, more so, from people of a blend of the first fucking two. Not everybody in their family loud, not everybody in their family shy. So the things that they've inherited is a blend, right? It's a blend. So they're in between. So they'll get on your ass, but they don't want to. They prefer not to have conflict, but they will if they must. You hear me? And these are normally the ones, middle finger, because those are the ones that normally say fuck you. Just throwing it out.
Got him.
Maybe I should edit it out.
Nope.
Yeah. But that's normally the one that's gonna be the balance and help you come out your shell if you are shy, but help you stay entertained if you are direct. Okay. Understanding those three as a young man is difficult for these reasons and these reasons alone. You grow into that, and hormones start playing a place in understanding emotions, right? Because this is the thing, as a teenager, we all done, you know what I mean, had some wild conversations, and we all done play like we the wildest and the freakiest motherfucking person alive, knowing good and well that ain't really who we are. We've only done it because we're trying to hold the attention of somebody, right?
Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay. So, with that in mind, understand this. As a young man, when you are direct, depending on the bluntness of your directness, you either gravitate people to you or you push them away. And a lot of people don't tell their kids growing up how powerful their words are. And this is how most women are. See, this is what y'all need to understand, young men, when you talking to these young women. We are men, right? Or a young man growing into a man. Men are designed to be logical, right? Men are designed to be logical creatures. That's just a part of our design. Most men. I'm not gonna say all men, because clearly all men aren't the same. But most men are designed to be logical. Most women are meant to be emotional.
Facts.
Break that down. You get into an argument with your lady. You can cut the conversation off and not be mad. Thought you taking out the trash. I'm gonna take out the trash. Why is the trash still in here? That's the type of argument can turn into something extra, right? Okay, look, man, I'm gonna take out the trash. Don't worry about it. All right, you don't let it go. Either you took out the trash or you did. Woman's gonna hold on to that. Because the next time that situation happens, it's gonna be a strong fucking reminder. It's crazy how that trash never make it out. Bitch, you ain't doing that until you understand. It's gonna turn into a whole thing. But the power to let it go and understand the trash is gonna get took out. regardless, just not at the time you want to, is what distinguishes the logic from the emotion. And it might sound stupid to women because they've been the one pursuing the argument when it comes to the pettiness of certain things. Not saying men don't do the same thing. I'm sorry. Nobody wants to see a million fucking Amazon packages arriving at their door and sneaking about all this hair and nails and all this other eyelashes and some more shit. Guess what? That's going to be an argument a man has, especially if he's helping purchase this shit unintentionally.
Get your man.
So, before anybody jumps down my damn throat about something, you have that argument with your spouse. Yeah, go your significant other. Hear me? I got it, fellas.
Excellent.
So, what they thought. You know what I mean? Fuck. Come on, man. Check yourself. But, on a serious note, when a woman gets upset, a lot of women don't understand they're upset. Or they've allowed themselves to get to a certain point of rage. They just think they're saying how they feel. See, this is the number one thing the shy girl or the one in between is cool. The direct one and the shy girl, this is one thing they have in common. They've learned how to communicate or haven't learned how to communicate properly. That's why the one in the middle, the one in the middle, the third one, oh, fingers. That's why it's so important to understand that, there is no filter on it, because once these two get mad, they're upset. And that's the thing. See, this is the importance of understanding emotion, right? Emotion is this simple. Say what you feel. Once you say what you feel, you said it. And women who are emotional, they pour a lot of emotion out when they're upset because they hold a lot in.
Facts.
Now, mind you, I know you're like, well, how can somebody who's direct hold back? No. It's when people who are direct are hurt. And somebody who is shy, the person who's shy, they let the stuff build. And shy doesn't mean like, just... Shy means somebody who takes a lot. That is somebody who takes a lot. Somebody who is laughing off of face head. We all know one of those, right? They take a lot. So when I say shy, don't just think of somebody hear you with the Norbert face. No, that's not what the fuck I'm saying. Somebody shy technically is somebody who's not just going to voice it right then and there how they feel. Okay. So they're gonna go off. Just like a male who is the same. See, these qualities are gender neutral. That's why that's why it's hard for a male to understand when a female gets upset about whatever the fuck it is that they think is important to them. It's best to know as a male how to communicate that moment and let them understand that you understand their emotions. It ain't got to be logical to you. See, that's the problem. Some of y'all need to stop trying to understand the moment and understand the emotion from the moment. Big difference. If you are a man, you know exactly what the fuck I'm saying. If this joke will fly off the handles, it is about whatever the fuck it is. There's infinite scenarios. I just cannot make them right now. I'm just trying to get through this. The problem is this. Now, let's say you're a young man that has your father. And I pray for a lot of y'all on the sound of my voice that do. I pray a lot of y'all have, because this is where this survey matters, right? If you have a father or a dad that, you have a strong line of communication with or can communicate life with, this should help you understand what I'm saying right now. Depending on what type of parent you have you, let's think of one time you've seen your father or even your grandfather or your uncle or whatever get into it with his significant other, right? Now, out of all the things I've listed, direct, shy, and somebody who's both, identify what that person is, right? Identify what that person is. Now think of the argument or the conflict or the dispute or the disagreement that you saw that individual have with a female and look at how they handled it. This is why this is great. This is universal, right? Okay. You see how he responded and how she reacted. You see how she responded. You see how he reacted. Now, if you sat there and watched somebody go back and forth to the point where they about to put hands on each other, you ain't been taught shit. It's just that fucking simple. Because all they've taught you, if that's what you're used to seeing, is that when the communication ain't going the way that you want it to, it needs to turn physical.
Don't play like that.
Sounds logical, right, man? That's the communication that you're going to communicate with the woman. Now, if you seen that on the other side of the coin, where they did all of that, and he stopped and said, hey, listen, baby, listen. Because at this point, fuck who around. See, the number one goal of a real man is to make sure that regardless of the scenario, regardless of the argument, regardless of the debate, that he doesn't let his woman feel like she's not being heard. Fuck who we around. Fuck who we around. See, this is how the emotion state of a woman becomes damaged versus to you building it and it become healthy for her. Right now, if me and my lady get into an argument, whatever, nigga, you ain't watched the ditch. Something that I'm sure we'll argument about soon. It's gonna happen, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Because I thrive off fairness. You know what I mean? If she's like, yo, man, I mean, she done cooked and all this shit, and she's like, yo, man, can you wash the dishes? That's the least I can fucking do if she's done that. So, but if I, for whatever reason, feel the need to be like, nah, nigga, I ain't washing no motherfucking dishes. Motherfucker, I'm a man. Talking jive and shit. What's that? Yeah. Okay. Good. That's not how shit goes in my life. I'm just trying to paint a fucking picture for some of y'all. That was my attitude, right? Now, she goes on a tangent. I respond, however the fuck I respond. And I just start saying a bunch of shit instead of just hearing her out. Because this is the truth. If she started the debate about it, it's probably an 80% chance she's right. Get your ass and don't knock out the dishes real fast, man. Ain't that fucking serious. I fed your big ass, ain't it? And it was delicious, babe. Thank you. So it's just like, this is the problem. When you're dealing with a woman who is direct, who is shy, who is in the middle, this is the main thing that y'all need to understand. And this is the term they hate, but I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use it because for the sake of argument, this is gonna be the term that balances everything. And it's gonna let you know what type of woman you're dealing with. A lot of men expect the woman to be submissive.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Listen, relax. Relax. Now, there's variations of submission. It's not, oh, my prince, my king, how may I serve you? That's what women hear when we say we want some. Oh, my king, how may I serve you today? Hey, listen, nigga want a sandwich, some grapes, and a Coca-Cola. Is that too fucking much, Dan? That ain't what the fuck this is.
Really, nigga?
For the most part, all we're saying is we want somebody who knows how to be soft, loving, and caring when it's time. Just long as you can turn that shit on, a man's not going to worry about certain shit. And he's going to protect the state of your emotions.
Facts.
Way more. Once he knows that you can be this person as well as that person. Now, for instance, and I'm just throwing myself in these hypothetical situations because I don't want to make no shit up and I don't want nobody to think it's getting too close to home with your fucking real life. So I'm just going to throw these hypotheticals out there. Let's say, okay, me and my lady, we chilling, right? She wants my time. I can't tell because I'm occupied doing what I want to do, right? So, emotionally, when I want her time, she's not invested in it. She know how to go back doing what the fuck he was doing. Okay. A lot of time, us as men, we do this shit. We do this shit. We busy with our jobs, our hobbies, fucking playing the game, working out, hanging with the boys. There's variations of shit we do that women think that we just, nigga, do you see me? Yes. Yeah. Yes. Fucking see you. So it's just like, when a woman puts it in her mind, that's how we rock it. You see it to her body language. And if you don't know your significant other's body language when they're not happy, you're the problem. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you're with somebody for X amount of time and you can't pick up on their body language on when they're disappointed, displeased, or in a uncomfortable emotional state, that's 100% on you. What the fuck happens next?
Amen to that shit.
Just keeping it square. Whether this person, you feel like this person's losing interest on you, whether you feel like she fucking off on you, whether you feel like she just not there for you in the relationship, it causes a wedge because you're not catering to her as well. See, this is another fucked up word that is the same fucking word that men sometimes look at as weak when you say it. Submissive. It's okay for you to be a fucking man and be submissive to your woman. Nigga, you see she's stressed out. You see she's not happy. You see she's not pleased. Nigga, she wants you to understand how she feels. And if you're not getting that, if you're not asking the proper questions, yo, babe. See, this is what women hate. Babe, how you feel? You good? Like, nah, I'm fine. You walk off and then that's the last time. Motherfucker was slam dishes. All of a sudden his ankles hooked up to their feet. Niggas are slamming doors. Motherfuckers is So a woman, in a sense, wants to be still chased, regardless if they're yours or not. And this is a part of being submissive. That shit don't make you weak to show care to something that is fucking yours. A lot of y'all feel like when y'all get the person that y'all want, it's okay to stop doing a lot of shit that came with the fucking chase. Nigga, be stupid. And Willie Earl be stroking her. Old man Willie Earl be stroking the shit out of you, young lady. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, how you doing, you pretty young thing? You little kiddo, bro. Huh? Yeah, I said you got a little pocket money. I put a little setting on this. Why don't you come down here with Big Daddy Will? Now you mad that somebody's grandpa is laying up watching Matlock with your lady eating grapes fish. Because this nigga's smart enough to understand it's okay for him to cater to her. Because your stupid ass couldn't. Or your stupid ass ain't been trained to. Or your stupid ass think you too good to. Because you's a catch. Get the fuck out of here. Say, man, that's what the dog here for. The dog here to let y'all. It's time to grow. Listen, I don't give a fuck if you're woman. White, black, Asian, Hispanic, Hawaiian, Samoan, Egyptian, whatever. She's a woman. Y'all gotta stop applying everything to race. A woman is a woman. They all share the same common thing. Emotions.
Facts.
They're all emotional creatures, man. And look, I know some of y'all like, I ain't no weak ass bitch. Damn, relax. Nobody called you that with your weak ass. Because it ain't the fucking day for you to feel like you got to be tough instead of being a soft, tender person that you're designed to be says a lot. Now,
Oh shit!
So I acknowledge that some of you ladies have had a hard. Okay, let's overlook that, please. Come on. Listen, I understand some of you ladies have had a hard life. Y'all been through certain things. You had to overcome certain things. You had to persevere to get to where you are, and I'm proud of you. I love that for you. It's a crap. But that gives you no reason to be an asshole because somebody trying to love your stinking ass. That's all I'm saying. Can I talk? I said, can I talk? End of the day, this is what's real, man. A man who hasn't been trained to understand the emotions of a woman can never have that woman's full fucking love.
Nope.
And that's the fucking honest truth. That's the build-up. If you aren't trained to understand when this woman is in pain, you would never fully have her heart. She'll love you. She might even love you to death. But guess what? It's always that peak, that window that another nigga can creep through who is willing to do all the work that you thought was hard be easy for the next motherfucker.
Facts.
Don't get this person all the way to the top of the mountain and just have them sitting right there, right below the peak because you can't peak.
Oh shit!
Don't keep this lady stagnant because you're stuck with a certain place in life that you know you're battling with. You want to know how y'all get there together to the peak? You communicate. You let her see your emotions, and she sees yours. Now this is some real shit, fellas. Yes, you're right. The gangsta shit on. You can't let every female know how your life and your background and the shit you've been through. I'm on it. Y'all ain't got to tell me. I'm on it. But this is the real shit. If you a real man, and you should know what a real woman looks like.
Facts.
Not just somebody you stroking, not just somebody you chilling with, not just somebody you call when you bored. Somebody that's into you like you into them, somebody that got your back, somebody that's gonna wake up at 2, 3 o'clock if they're not beside you and get to you right then and there when you need them. We're talking about that person. Fellas, come on, man. You know I ain't gonna break the code. You hear me? Not everybody's worthy of that, fellas. And I acknowledge that. I got you. But this is the real shit out. You got to get to a point where you, as a being, can be like, yo, okay, it's time for me to tighten the fuck up and start taking this person serious if I am. And if I am, I need to ask questions. I need to know when I'm fucking up. I need to know when she thinks I'm not at my best. I need to know when she needs the attention that I'm not giving her. I need to know when she just wants me beside her. See, a lot of y'all niggas underestimate just that. And I was about fucking. Y'all don't understand. Oh, man, I know you, it's time, man. Not everybody don't want to fuck all day, man. Get older. That shit get, you know what I mean? It's time for that shit. And when it's time for it, it's stuff. But that's it, that's it, End of the fucking day, motherfucker want companionship the older they get. They just want to know that you're their best friend, bro. That's the ultimate goal. And when understanding a woman's emotion, the climax of emotions for a woman is somebody who understands them. Somebody who understands when they're hurt, somebody understands when they're angry, somebody who understands when they're not happy, somebody understands when they're sick, somebody understands when they're mentally going through some things that has nothing to do with your funky ass. She worried about something that ain't got nothing to do with you, but you to me, I asked you what's wrong about 5, 6 times. I ain't gonna keep asking you. No, this time, nigga, you done asked 5, 6 times. I said earlier, you just don't ask her once. Yeah, read between the lines, jackass. All I'm saying is this. I'm gonna close out because I ain't gonna keep doing this little thing to y'all with this background noise, man. All I'm saying is this, gentlemen, it's necessary to be somebody who knows how to communicate to understand emotions. Emotions are a big fucking deal. Emotions are a big fucking deal. And it's important to know. It's super sexy to a woman when you could be just as submissive to her as she is to you.
Facts.
Rubbing her back, rubbing her feet, feeding her. The little things that just come with just catering, attention, display of affection. That shit is dope. Look, man, I'm telling you, man, the older I get, right? Keeping it hot, I done learned a lot of dope shit. And God forbid, something ever happened with me and my wife. Keeping the square business. Because I'm sure that I think the same thing for her. If something was ever happened between me and her, a nigga got one. He got something dope. And she know one of you lucky motherfucking bitches got one too. Hey, say, the older I got 3 niggas. And I ain't talking about glasses. Do you hear me? You want to know what they are? Yeah. Some bitch done got distinguished. Hello, somebody. I said the boy done got distinguished. I said the boy done learn how to be a little diabolical. Trying to give you the Biggie Smalls eye. You hear me? Because the shit's notorious what I'm going to do.
Fuck all you hoes.
And the last one, I've learned how not to disappoint. I've learned how not to disappoint, buddy. I am going to listen. Do you hear me? I am going to watch. I am going to ask questions. I am going to cater. I am going to please. I am going to do all the things that I know somebody else didn't do that they thought was hard. That's what I'm saying, baby. I'm keeping it 3D. So, long as I continue to do those things in the relationship I'm in now, I'ma see forever with them person. Just keeping it square. That's my goal. That's what I signed up for. But however, and I do be however, shit takes a strong left. So all I'm saying, it'll be a no-holds-barred match on whomever. And this is the thing, I'm a quality, not a quantity guy. So I won't be out here just spewing meat throughout the city. Mickey Hearshy is not that type of guy. Just know. You will hear about it. That's all.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
We gonna see forever. Don't be stupid, girl. You hear me? I hate to do that thing.
Just the truth.
And that's not a threat in case that never happens in the future. So I never, oh my God, he said it here. Nah, nigga, I'm a 14. All I mean by that is, I don't want to, be the person who shows you the wrong side of his emotions. Since I'm gonna keep it on top. Since I'm gonna keep it on top. So, it's not about me and my dope ass wife. I love you. Here nor there. Just know this. At the end of the day, as a man, I pride myself on being somebody who is understanding, somebody who is logical, somebody who's willing to be emotional, somebody who's willing to be submissive, somebody who's willing to be comprehensive, somebody who is willing to cater, and somebody who's willing to understand if he disappoints, how not to again. This is all a woman wants when it comes to understanding her emotions, G. I just gave you the motherfucking blueprint. I know I'm making J, but I ain't making Jay-Z.
I'm not a rapper.
I'm Mickey 3D. That's here or there. I got this. Oh, I'm so dope. But on the serious note, I'm about to close it out. I gotta get up out of here, man. You hear me? It's getting dangerous outside. You know what I mean? Hello, somebody. Be better. Be understanding. Be comprehensive. Be somebody who listens more than they speak. That's very, very, very underrated information I just gave you with just that one line. Be somebody who listens more than they speak. Because every time your woman shows their emotions, you've listened enough to understand what's impacting those emotions at that moment. And like I said, it's not always you. We have a bad habit of placing ourselves in certain moments when it comes to women's emotions that have shit to do with us. Women that go through their day and they go through shit too, fellas.
Facts.
And it's only one way to understand that, and that's by communicating properly. There's no room for attitude or shutting down. There's no room for shutting down when you're communicating, or you're trying to know, or you're trying to understand, or you're trying to be somebody who understands them so they can understand you. That's all I'm saying. So, fellas, we have to do better with understanding our women, bro. Before we can, it's cool to go out here and have this super bad chick and all that shit, but just know that super bad chick might come with a lot of flaws. And are you willing to work with her crazy ass? Yeah, she got the yams, but the bitches are headcats. You want to deal with this crazy bitch with the super fat ass? You got it. Go for it, sir. I'll be reading about you in the paper. Because you're going to end up killing her, she's going to end up killing your ass. That's the only thing I can think in the formidable future by dealing with somebody who can't communicate. Somebody's going down, Jack. So that's why it's bad. Like, this is what y'all understand. By understanding somebody's emotions, you eradicate the whole going through drama with somebody. Before it turns physical, before it gets verbally abusive, before it comes to the point that somebody's saying that your mom and grandma ain't got no hair or some crazy shit like such, and now you want to punch the motherfucker so hard that her front teeth stay, but her molars fall out. Vibration, my nigga.
Holy
Vibration.
shit.
You want to vibrate her molars out, G. Understanding emotions. That's it. It's been your boy Mick, man. I ain't gonna do it. My voice is about gone. But you do it for me. Hello, somebody. Hello, somebody. But we must do better. We will do better. And I got a feeling that it will get better. So on that note, love who you love. Do what you do. I'll be back. But I don't know if we're going to have a part 2. We'll see, man. I'm out.